Here's a sequence that I made on the Ensoniq SD-1 32 voice synthesizer shortly after I got this keyboard. It would have been probably the summer of '92 that I recorded this. Would have been the year I graduated high school. It says Fresh Air 2 on it, but it's actually because it's the second Fresh Air track that I did. The first one is this one, The Third Door, which I think is actually from Fresh Air 2. But the one I want to play here is this one, which is actually from Fresh Air 6, I believe is the album it's on. Mannheim Steamroller and Come Home to the Sea. There is a song file here, Come Home to the Sea. I think all that is, though, is just recording some volume changes in some of these tracks. So it fades out if you play this version of it. It'll fade out without you having to ramp the volume down. Because there's no MIDI notes recorded in here. It's all just that one patch. So if we go over here, this is the actual sequence here. There are 12 tracks on it. It's using all 12 tracks of the Ensoniq SD-1's internal sequencer. The patches are wood flute, which is the flute for the lead, studio grand, and the pretty heavy reverb. The effect is the small hall reverb. I don't think that's the original reverb setting for that. That seems pretty... it might be. It might be. We have lush strings, swell strings, synth horns, Chicago, another horn patch, star brass, another horn patch, these tubular hits, harpsichord. Multi-percussion, I think, is just to get the bells, and then the kitchen sink, I think, is only used for the snare. So, let's play this 6/4 time. I don't know why I put it that way. I can't remember. Maybe does this not allow 6/8 time? I think it does. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. Tempo of 199 because 200 would just be silly. But I think I tried to play along with the actual album and get it as close as I could. So here we go. This is a sequence duplicating Come Home to the Sea by Mannheim Steamroller that I recorded somewhere around the summer of '92. Yeah, and I think yeah, it fades out if you play the song instead of the sequence here. Yeah, I mean the snare was a little sloppy. I don't think it did any quantizing on any of these tracks, but yeah, that was something from some time ago, back when this synthesizer was new. Put that together shortly after getting this keyboard.